Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I'm Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, for this episode of Bullet Points on this beautiful morning, we are going to talk about an article out of North Carolina. Now, this is an opinion piece written by a psychology professor. And I'm going to be honest, I had to read 3/4 of the way through this article before I was like, okay, okay. And we reverted back to the gun control very, very quickly. This is all about how to convert a gun rights advocate into gun control ideals. You cannot make this up. Everything's going to be linked in the description box below. I cannot wait to share this with you guys. I'm going to do a quick read from our sponsor who made this video possible, and then we're going to hit it. I'm going to take you down this road because it's literally like, yeah, okay, all right. I'm digging this guy. And we're back into the ditch. So, we're going to show you in 1 second. Now, our sponsor, Armed American Supply, is a small family-run business owned by a retired law enforcement officer and his wife. They design, print, and ship everything in-house from their shop in southern New Jersey. This week, they're running a buy two, get one free sale. If you're the type who loves quality Second Amendment and blue-collar apparel, this is your chance to grab 3 for 2 in the description box below. And thank you so much to Armed American Supply for making these videos possible. All right, so let's dive into this, guys. Again, psychology professor, could not get better. Everything linked in the description box below. I want to hear from you guys. Check this out. How gun control proponents might win over some Second Amendment advocates. Tell me more. This is out of yesterday, all right? Want gun control? Try this strategy. The writer is a professor of psychology at Elon University. Why do I feel like I'm about to be psycholyzed? All right. I'm no expert on firearms engineering or policy. Just a concerned citizen who has spent my lifetime around knowledgeable and responsible gun owners. From this personal experience, one thing is clear to me. A considerable number of proponents of gun control seem to know very little about the firearms they seek to regulate, and so often sound ignorant when discussing gun control. Okay, I dig it. All right. Those in favor of expansive gun rights are keenly aware of this lack of understanding, making it difficult for Second Amendment advocates to take serious proposals to further regulate guns. Okay. All right, this guy's onto something. I'm down with this guy. All right. It's time to stop obsessing over the nebulous term assault weapon and the cosmetic features that qualify the firearm as a assault weapon. I'm down with this guy. Like, I don't know, for so far, I like what I'm hearing. And then we go into the ditch and revert so far back to the mean. Check this out. There is one functional feature of many assault weapons that, if regulated, could substantially reduce injuries and fatalities during situations. High capacity magazines. Okay, here we go. A ban on such magazines would be a meaningful step to reducing the potential damage a firearm can cause in a situation scenario. Okay, that will not do anything. But anyway, there is no legitimate sporting or self-defense need for someone with proper marksmanship training to possess a 10-plus round magazine. Okay, Ukraine. Okay, that's a perfect example. All of these things encompass underneath the Second Amendment. You're not going to win over gun advocates or gun rights advocates by saying stupid things like this where you don't even understand. You tried to align very, very well, and you said the right words for about 3 paragraphs, and then you went back to complete misunderstanding. The Second Amendment is there to hold back aggressive tyrants, foreign or domestic. It's also there for self-protection. There's lots of different aspects to this. But what this individual is doing is saying, hey, gun control advocates saying assault weapon and focusing so hard on that term is unwise and it won't work. We should really focus on magazines because there's no reason that you would need 10 beyond 10 rounds, even though most defensive pistols in the United States have more than 10 rounds natively out of the factory. But other than that little chestnut, you've got another country invading another country, and that individual defending country is handing out rifles everywhere, and they're actually doing a good job. It's like, oh, it hurts so bad. Okay, I got one more for you. This is where it goes way off the rails. Common sense gun regulations, such as extensive owner training, licensing, and perhaps the registration on all firearms that treat guns and shooting the same way we treat motor vehicles and driving are worthy of a significant discussion. So this guy, professor of psychology, started off with, everything is perfectly fine. You guys are going about this all wrong. We just need to talk about things that really make a difference. Oh, by the way, I'm down for state licensure, registration, and extensive owner training. Bro, you're farther left than the gun control advocates you're trying to win over, all right? But this dialogue comes challenged when the proponents of such regulation are fixated on the form of particular firearms rather than their function. Okay, sheep's and wolf clothing much? This guy is going down the road of let's be reasonable, let's align to the gun rights activists. Let's go down this road and say, hey, you have valid points. By the way, I'm totally for registration and licensure for your Second Amendment rights, but let's go common sense. Okay, that's what I've got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you tonight at the 9 p.m. segment. I'm Braden. See you later.